Do you want to apply for Indian e-visa but you are not sure about the process, document, fees and timeline? Then this video is for you because in today's video I'm going to share my laptop screen and explain you step by step everything you need to know in order to apply for Indian e-visa from Canada. So without wasting any further time, let's get started with this video. So in order to apply for Indian e-visa, you will first click on the link which is mentioned in the description box and it will open a link like this. If you scroll down below, you will click on apply here for e-visa. On this page, you will select the appropriate details like your nationality. So let's say if you got your Canadian citizenship, then you will select Canada, and passport type. So you will select ordinary. Port of arrival. So this is asking about in which airport you are going to land. So let's say Ahmedabad airport. You will have to enter your date of birth, your email ID. In the visa service, I will select e-tourist visa for 1 year. Let's say the visa will be for 1 year, but the maximum time duration I can stay in India, let's say if I am a Canadian citizen, will be up to 6 months only. And now it is asking you to select the purpose. So let's say I'm just going to meet my friends and relatives. I'll select that option. If you scroll down below, here it is asking you expected date of arrival. If you have already booked your flight, then you can enter that date according to your tickets. Otherwise, you can just enter any approximately date when you are planning to go. And once you have entered all the details on this page, you will click on I have read the instruction and click on continue. Here it is saying following documents are required to be submitted. Copy of passport page containing personal particulars. Just click on OK. On this page, it will ask you for applicant details and passport details. So here you just have to enter your surname, given name based on the passport, and then select the gender, town, which I selected Ahmedabad in my case, country of birth, India. Let's say I'm filling out this application for myself and I'm a Canadian citizen. So that's the scenario I have assumed while explaining this video. So country of birth, so India in my case. Citizenship ID number. So in case if you don't have it, just mention not applicable. I did the same for visible identification marks. For both of this, you can just write not applicable. Religion. So I have selected Hindu. Educational qualification. I selected the postgraduate option here and I mentioned my bachelor's degree here. Nationality is already Canada as we selected in the previous page. Did you acquire nationality by birth or by naturalization? So naturalization means you lived in that particular country and then after you gain the citizenship. Previous nationality or region, so I selected India. Have you lived for at least 2 years in the country where you are applying visa? So they are asking about if I lived more than 2 years in Canada, so I selected yes. Here I have to enter my passport number, place of issue, date of issue and date of expiry. Any other valid passport, so I selected no here and then I can select on save and continue. And as soon as you start filling out all these details on different pages, you will see on the top that you have a temporary application ID. So just copy and paste this number somewhere and save it, because in case if you will get locked out of your application or something, then you can track your application or retrieve all the information which you have entered already and saved using this application ID. So on this page, it is asking you for your address where you are living right now. So in my case, let's say I'm living in Canada. So I'll enter my residential address. I have to enter my phone number. Email ID is already there. Permanent address, I just selected as same as above. By the way, if you are finding this video helpful, then make sure you hit the like button, because that's the way how YouTube algorithm will promote this video to more audience like you. The next is family details. So here you have to write down your father's and mother's detail. You can just see how it is written on the first page of their passport. So you can mention the same as like the name as per the passport, nationality, previous nationality, place of birth and country of birth. So once you are done with that, the next is applicant's marital status. If you are married, then you will have to select married and you will have to enter your spouse details here. The next, it is asking where your parents or grandparents Pakistan nationals or belong to Pakistan held area. No in my case, I'll just select no. Profession or occupation. So present occupation. Here you can just go through the different options they have. I just selected private service and then employer's name, XYZ, designation, let's say project admin. You will have to enter their address and past occupation. If you are working before working here, then you can just select the category from here. Otherwise, you can just leave it blank. Were you in military, or are you in military or police or security? So in my case, it's no. Let's click on save and continue. So on this page, it is asking me places to be visited. So let's say I'm just going to visit Ahmedabad or Gujarat. I've just entered that. If you have multiple cities, then you can enter another city or state here. Have you booked any hotel or room? So I just selected no, assuming that I'll just stay with my parents. Details of purpose, meeting friends and relatives, details of friend. So here you can mention your father's or mother's name, and you can mention their full address here, phone number, port of arrival in India. So we selected already Ahmedabad airport. Expected port of exit from India. So let's say I will also take flight when I'm coming back to Canada from Ahmedabad airport. So I'll just select it, that option. Have you ever visited India before? So even if I visited India in the past, let's say if this is my first time when I'm applying for e-visa for India, I have to select no, and then has permission to visit or to extend stay in India previously been refused. So I just selected no. Countries visited in the last 10 years. You can just select the different countries which you visited during the last 10 years here. Have you ever visited SAARC countries during the last 3 years? So if you don't know what it is, it has this particular 6 or 7 countries. If you have visited them, you have to select the appropriate year, and then you have to enter number of visits. So in my case is no. I'll just select no. Here they are asking for 2 references, one for India. So I just entered my best friend details, his address, phone number and everything, and then reference name in Canada. So here you can just give any of your relative or friends information, save and continue. And then in the last, it will ask you a few of these questions. In majority of them, the answers will be no, but you can read them all and give the appropriate answer. Then click this checkbox and click on save and continue. So now the next step is to upload your document. So the first thing that you have to upload is your photograph. So the format of your picture should be JPEG. Minimum size is 10 KB and maximum is 1 MB. Minimum dimension are 350 pixels by 350, and then it should be of course in the white background, and do not crop your passport image they are mentioning here. So what you can do is you can just go to the UPS store or any photography studio, and then you can just tell this requirement to them and they can help you to get a good picture. Sometimes it will happen that the file size will be much more larger. In that case, you can just go on Google and search for JPEG file compressors free online or something, and it will have multiple websites where you can just upload the picture. Let's say if your picture is like 2 or 3 MB, then the website will compress it to 500 KB or 900 KB or whatever the requirement is, and then you can upload it here. And once you upload the file, it will ask you to resize, so you can just select the perfect area for your face and then crop and save. Then you can click on save and continue. So the second document you need to upload is the copy of passport page containing personal particulars. So the page of the passport where your name and everything is mentioned. So you can scan your passport and upload it here. The file format is PDF. The size maximum is 300 KB. So the same thing, if let's say you scan your passport and it turns out to be 1 MB, then you can just search on Google PDF compressor online, and then you can upload that PDF, and then it will compress it to the lesser size than 300 KB. And once you are done with uploading the document, it will show uploaded here, and then you can click on this checkbox and click on confirm. Now it will give you this form where you can review all the details which you entered, and if everything is correct, then you can click on verify and continue. On the next page, it is asking you if you are going to pay your online visa fees payment. So you can just click on yes and then click on pay now. So they have 3 payment gateways. I have seen a lot of people are facing issue using PayPal. So in majority of the people are selecting SBI ePay, and you can use your Canadian credit or debit card in order to pay. And once you fill out all the details for your card and the payment will go through, it will generate an email confirmation which will be sent to the email which you entered earlier on this portal. And that email that you are going to receive is itself a e-visa for India. So you can print out that, or you can use the digital version using your phone, whatever is convenient for you. So that's everything for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog.